They are talking radical economic transition or transformation. They are welcoming Jacob Zuma as a champion, of black power. At what stage? Since when is Jacob Zuma the face of radical economic transition or transformation, whatever that you call it? Here's a guy who is corrupt to the core, built his house with monies from his corrupt sources. They built that Tinkandla house and then later renovated that house at the cost of 250 million rands. Not built, renovations. When you're renovating something that is there. Renovations are supposed to be touch-ups. Let me not call them renovations. The touch-ups of 250 million rands. Was that part of RET? Is to do Zuma looting, Nabo Gupta, part of RET? Jacob Zuma back from exile, he was corrupt, Baba. But at what stage is Jacob Zuma champion of black power? He announced expropriation of the land without compensation, free education. He announced those things when he realized that his wife was losing elections. The last year, after being in power for 10 years, could have done a lot to change the status quo. He never done that. He was looting. They lived amongst their people. They never seeked medical attention on foreign soil. But if you are a president, you must go to your hospital to show confidence, guarded by your own police. You must live like your people. So at what stage? You announced free education. Recently. Last few months before our power, because he realized that Cyril Ramaphosa was stealing elections. His wife, Nkosazana Zuma, was losing. That wife of his, unyabile na yula mama, unyabile nestada. Hey, abanga so ne president efana noNkosazana Zuma. And look at, you know what I am suggesting. Unyabile mubu fana no Obasanjo besafaka la maduku wakhe. Jacob Zuma, he killed Gaddafi. He voted a no-flight zone. Was that RET? Jacob Zuma killed Gaddafi. Yena ne Gabon, Nigeria. Security Council. Ne China, they are Kabatiku BRICS. They never outvoted. Ne Russia, they never outvoted. America. When they killed Gaddafi. In 1973, no-flight zone. Hey, Bab. Abantu be-ANC, ba corrupt. Bonke from Mandela. They are corrupt. Mbeki was empowering only his people. Remember, Gupta. No Gupta, eqale kuye uMbeki nabo Mandela. Kosmat Ngonyama. Did not struggle to be poor. He was not reprimanded because it was part of the plan. Go Trevor Manuel. Go Matozom. Dala yaqala this thing. Thabo Mbeki, he is the one who started with BEE, breaking up all these state companies so that his friends could benefit, privatizing them. They benefited, these guys. Go Kgalema Motlanthe. Most people don't know that Kgalema Motlanthe was in partnership non-Dabantsele. Go Phamotse Gold. The owner Tiger brand. I don't know whether it's still in partnership. Go Aurora mine that was sold to Abokhulu Buse Zuma, no Mandela. Started ngabo. Abo Kgalema. Cyril Ramaphosa. Yeah. That one is an open project. No question about it. He's paying back. Amajuda. Ayajabula amajuda. Ama-Zionist. Angenile baba. Now wenza the same thing. Empower umfana lo wakhe lo kiss lo ungathi Johnny Bravo. Mkhulu la emzimbeni. Inyawo encane uhamba ngenduku. Uyu andile Maphosa. Ramaphosa, whatever. I know that in South Africa, our politics and a tribalism, I'm a van that, we got a president. In Eastern Cape, they don't forget that Thabo Mbeki was an intellectual. He's a flip-flop. He failed on all economic policies. BEE, that became triple BEE. GIA became ASGISA, African Renaissance nonsense, peer review mechanism that was spearheaded in Genoa by first world countries. NEPAD, yonke into kaMbeki yafela. The gap between the rich and poor was surpassed that of Brazil. We had a jobless growth, a growth that didn't take care of emerging black entrepreneurs. The National Creditors Act, that people, especially black people, were high risk. They were never lended money, even though recession was caused by the Americans in 2008. Yes. Angona American were not really because they were lended money, they failed to repay, so they chowed that money. They were given them credit cards. They bought stuff. They got bailed out. Us, we never got bailed out. It was a flop. It was a flop, that guy, Thabo Mbeki. I've asked him these questions personally. He could not answer me. All his policies were a flop. It became worse. He broke up everything. The schools, universities. He broke up everything. He privatized everything, that guy. Outsourced everything to his friends. Followed by his friend, Jacob Zuma. That one. It's corrupt to the core. And then you hear people defending this guy, say, hey, he's a champion of RET. And after he was fired to EFF, he almost became a hobo, so he had no home. He had to go to the Guptas. Oh, Jimmy Man. Some of them, they were expelled by Mbeki. You tell me, is Ace Magashule part of RET? Yeah? There's this boy who used to be a premier of Northwest. I forgot his name. Yeah? Is he part of RET? At what stage did Jacob Zuma become the face of black power? Nonsense. Nonsense. Here's the guy, when he's sick, he goes to Russia, he goes to Cuba. If you are together in one song with your people, you'd go where they go. When they are hungry, you're hungry. The people are poor when you're going to Hong Kong, China. You've never had Che Guevara going outside Cuba for attention that it did not get in Cuba. Fidel Castro going to America or Russia for treatment. He could have done that. Or Nyerere, Nkrumah. If this guy is all about people, why is he going overseas? But hey, we are sabut bazombulala. Bakubulala kanjani? Angithi you are for the people. Ukatwa abantu bakho. In Cuba, they will tell you, no amount of money that can buy the head of Fidel Castro. Because bambonile. Ube nabo kunzima. As lama politics are like high. Namba nge-tribalism. Ose KZN uFavor Zuma. Abase Eastern Cape abakhohlwa uMbeki kuyi-intellectual futhi lowo West because bekafundile. These guys, they were lootist from day one. 1912, they were looting. They never had the intention to liberate black people. It was all about them, the chiefs, the educated, the doctors. Bangene lapha babe mediator between the majority black and British Empire. They've never fought anyone. They've never fought whites. The ANC, let me warn the EFF because ngathi abayazi ANC. The ANC is an effective killing machine when it comes to killing other black people. They have fought the PAC. They have fought UDM, they have fought BCM, they have fought COPE. Hey, balwena wonke umuntu baba. Balwena uMangope. Balwena wonke umuntu. And they kill baba. Like they were killing their own in exile. raping their own. Actually, the ANC, they've killed more of their own than National Party killed them. They're killing their own. Boy, and that prevention tablets. Showing cows, showing cows alabantu. Most of the media ke exile by tat, but to impimp. Hey, by fage konini, or say hamba no jom this or whatever. Commander that abenayo. Showing cows. That's why Nabo Mama Wakona, Bayabasaba. ANC Women League, they are afraid of this man. They are scared because they remember the trauma from back in exile. Some they are still carrying babies of that trauma. Which are they, you know, they killed their own, ordering people for merely asking them, Commander, when are we gonna go to South Africa and fight? No, they are not fighting Boers. Abantu ababagaya tough time in Kat. Abazange football in Kat. The citizens, the defender, because both of these two spy organizations, ANC and IFP, they were fighting. So were a collateral damage in between, caught in between these two bloody spy organizations, Kachabuthelezi, Nepatika Mandela, fighting. These guys, they're a killing machine. They never fought any war. Even in frontline states, it was Cuba. They sent their soldiers. More than 5,000 Cubans died liberating Angola, Southwest Africa, go DRC. The ANC, they were in camps, eating mealies, no ponchis. Their leaders sipping brandy in London, Geneva, moving up and down, eating donor money, pretending to be fighting a war. Actually, they were collaborating with the system. Long ago, they've been negotiating Namapun. In the 70s, but here in the townships, they were killing people. But we spy. They were killing people, but pushing that slogan, I remember in 84, 85, I was still part of COSAS. Yeah, but I'm a zimzim. You know, Moshis, fighting anyone and everyone was fighting the enemy. So I saw that in Northwest, we're beating the EFF. Hey, EFF, be careful, guys. Hey, be careful. These guys are a killing machine, effective killing machine when it comes to killing other black people. Yo, ANC. Yo. They've ill-treated many of their own, killed. Execution style. For merely questioning with a comrade in Kogama Sexon, Tina Sialamba, young my camp. But at what stage, now going back to ZUMA, was he for the people? At what stage? Jacob Zuma's child, killing people with his Porsche, poor people at Texan. I'm defender, RT. Was that RT? Jacob Zuma. Chowing tenders, ngabantu bakhe. Faka ama-puppets wakhe. Odudu, nomyeni, oDlamini. Lo mama lo kunalo mama ngathi retarded. Lo ANC Women League, uDlamini, bathabile. Mama Action, RT le. They were looting for themselves and friends. Nabo Gupta, they never took that money and plow it back to the people. Then I would understand. But he announced expropriation of land without compensation. Did he do that? If you're going to announce expropriation of land without compensation, qala wena. Uluthe VBS Bank. Yena lo Zuma lo. Bafana labantu. Bafana from Ramaphosa, they are all corrupt. We had no leaderships la. No leadership. We have no leadership. We had no leadership then, we have no leadership now, we'll still have no leadership in the future against these politicians. We are going nowhere. Going nowhere. I think we need a yellow vest protest. A yellow vest. Like people of France and people of Hong Kong. And everything must come to a standstill in the city. Oh, Gane. Other than that, it's all about abobhari and abobhari mfethu yazi ubhari makahlangane nawo uyakucisha baba noma gwaza akakustraight uyakucisha yazi ngithi ubhari negwala into eyi-1 abobhari futhi amagwala